Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for February 24, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, we covered the upcoming State of the Union address by the President, where our team provided live updates and analysis throughout the evening. We also discussed the implications of the recent tensions between the administration and the judiciary, particularly with the Supreme Court's rebuke of the President's tariff policies. In our second story, we delved into the controversy surrounding Prince Andrew's role as Britain's special envoy for international trade and his alleged ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The UK Parliament is set to debate a motion calling for the release of confidential documents related to Prince Andrew's appointment, marking a rare instance of parliamentary scrutiny of the royal family. Lastly, we examined the current state of credit markets, highlighting potential instability in the rise of basis trades and increased sensitivity of bond funds to corporate returns. The $1.8 trillion private credit market is under scrutiny, with concerns about liquidity mismatches and the growth of private credit ETFs. We warn that credit markets may be on the cusp of a significant downturn, and the Federal Reserve may need to intervene to prevent a complete market collapse. These stories highlight the complex and interconnected nature of global events, from politics to finance. As always, we'll continue to provide in-depth analysis and updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and Nanshul and know what's right now. Firstly, we reported on the recruitment of African nationals to fight in foreign conflicts. This complex issue has sparked a heated debate, with many sharing their thoughts on social media using the hashtag AIDailyPress. We encourage you to join the conversation and share your perspectives on this important topic. In our second story, we delved into the world of international relations and defense strategies. The U.S. Supreme Court's landmark decision on tariffs has sent ripples through global trade policies, while Japan and China continue to navigate their intricate diplomatic relationships. We explored the implications of these developments and how they may shape the future of international politics. Lastly, our focus turned to Mexico, where the country is preparing to host the FIFA World Cup amidst concerns over security following the capture and death of cartel leader El Mencho. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has assured that all guarantees are in place for a safe tournament, but experts warn of potential power vacuums and increased violence in the short term. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges facing our world today. As we navigate these evolving situations, it's essential to stay informed and consider the broader context of global relations. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. We've got a concise summary of our top stories for you tonight. Firstly, we've been tracking the impact of artificial intelligence on markets, with experts like Manish Gunwani warning that it could lead to a broad-based slowdown in India's IT services sector. Meanwhile, Viral Shah notes that non-banking financial companies are facing challenges due to high funding costs and liquidity issues, but believes the market isn't pricing in a significant deterioration in asset quality just yet. In other news, we've seen significant developments in the energy trading world, with Gunvor Group establishing a new management board following the departure of its billionaire co-founder, Torbjorn Tornquist. And in Canada, Scotiabank has reported a surge in quarterly profits, but the broader banking sector is facing potential risks due to mortgage renewals and rising interest rates. As earnings season approaches, investors are keeping a close eye on these trends and insights from experts. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis to help you navigate these complex market trends. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, a team of scientists has made a groundbreaking discovery about the formation of our solar system, specifically regarding Saturn's moon, Titan. However, due to the limitations of my knowledge cutoff in 2023, I am unable to provide any information on this topic. Secondly, NASA's Artemis II mission, which aims to send 4 astronauts on a flyby of the moon, has been delayed until at least April due to technical issues with the rocket's fuel connections and helium flow. Despite these setbacks, the Artemis program remains a crucial step in humanity's quest to return to the lunar surface by 2025. Lastly, we're reminded of the beauty and complexity of the Moon's phases, currently in its first quarter phase, offering stargazers a unique opportunity to observe its surface features. This serves as a reminder of the challenges and opportunities involved in space exploration, driven by our innate curiosity and sense of wonder. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. In our latest episodes, we've covered a range of exciting stories from the world of sports. Firstly, we dove into the thrilling matchup between Kansas and Houston in college basketball, where the Jayhawks secured an impressive 88-81 win, led by Trey White's outstanding performance. This victory marks a significant turning point for Kansas as they move up the rankings. We also explored the intense competition in the UEFA Champions League, focusing on Inter's potential comeback against Bodo Glimt and the Cinderella story unfolding in the tournament. Furthermore, we examined the complex interplay between sports and politics, sparked by the USA men's hockey team, receiving a congratulatory call from President Trump and an invitation to attend the State of the Union address. The decline of this invitation by the USA women's hockey team due to prior commitments has ignited controversy, reflecting the delicate balance athletes must navigate between personal beliefs, team dynamics, and public perception. As we reflect on these stories, it's clear that sports extend far beyond the field, influencing societal values and national pride. It's crucial for us to support our athletes in all their endeavors, both on and off the field, as they embody the power of teamwork, strategy, and passion. Tune in tomorrow for more updates, analysis, and insights into the world of sports. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, we explored the complex issue of social norms in Taiwan, where a new generation is rising up to challenge traditional values and reclaim their cultural heritage. We witnessed firsthand the magic of Temple Meltdown, a music event that's bringing people together and redefining what it means to be young and expressive in Taiwanese society. Next, we traveled to Taipei, where an extraordinary community garden has become a beacon of hope and a symbol of collective effort. The Taipei Community Garden is a testament to the power of ordinary people coming together to create something truly remarkable, providing a sense of purpose, belonging, and connection for all who visit. Finally, we also examined the story of resilience and determination in the face of adversity as we looked at the impact of social conservatism on Taiwanese society and how innovators are working to challenge these norms. These stories remind us that even in unexpected places, we can find beauty, hope, and a deep sense of connection to one another. They inspire us to think differently about our communities, our cultures, and ourselves. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Like you, Charles. Can we talk? So, let's get into it. We've got 3 big stories to cover tonight. First up, the fashion world is buzzing with the return of low-rise denim. I mean, who didn't think this was coming back around? Designers are saying it's more inclusive and sophisticated this time, but not everyone is convinced. Can you really make low-rise jeans work for every body type? That's the question. Next, we're talking about a sensitive story from the BAFTA Film Awards. A guest with Tourette's syndrome inadvertently shouted a racial slur during the live broadcast, and it's raised some big questions about how to handle situations like this. The BBC and BAFTA have apologized, but is it enough? We need to be having more conversations about empathy, understanding, and responsible broadcasting practices. And finally, we're paying tribute to the one and only, our third story tonight is a bit of a sad one. We reported earlier on the passing of a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, but it looks like that was an error on our part. So, let's just take a moment to breathe and move forward. Stay stylish, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Can I get a yes? Yes. Alright, that's a wrap. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the innovative conservation strategies being employed to protect endangered species, particularly in the context of technology and community involvement. This is evident in the use of advanced monitoring systems and collaborative efforts between scientists, policymakers, and local communities to safeguard vulnerable populations. Secondly, we delved into the heartwarming story of the kakapo, a critically endangered bird native to New Zealand. The concerted conservation efforts have led to a quadrupling of the population over the past 3 decades, demonstrating that with determination and innovative strategies, even the most threatened species can be given a second chance. Lastly, we addressed the tragic event at Tiger Kingdom Chiang Mai in Thailand, where dozens of tigers succumbed to illness. This incident raises critical questions about animal welfare, the ethics of keeping wild animals in captivity for entertainment, and the need for stringent safety measures in such facilities. These stories underscore our responsibility towards preserving wildlife and their habitats, while also emphasizing the importance of responsible tourism practices and the ethical treatment of animals. As we continue to navigate the intricate relationships between humans and wildlife, it's essential that we prioritize education, conservation, and welfare. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.